The Alzheimer's Association of Michigan serves nearly 200,000 individuals and their families who have Alzheimer's disease or related dementias throughout the state of Michigan. Hello and thanks for joining us. I'm Laurel Hess and this is Comcast Newsmakers. Joining me now is the Director of Public Policy for the Alzheimer's Association of Michigan, Lindsay Brieschke. Thank you so much for joining us today.
Thanks for having me.
And all kinds of people can donate in all kinds of ways to your organization throughout the year, and I know folks do and they volunteer as well. But you're really here to tell folks about a little bit of a unique way that you can donate specifically during tax time. From now until April 15th, when you're doing your taxers, you would like folks to think about your association.
Absolutely. So Michigan taxpayers can now make a donation at tax time through something called the Charitable Contributions Form, and this is also known as the Tax Checkoff. There are several other groups listed on this form, and it's really easy to check a box and make a donation of all of your tax refund or part of it at that time. So we're encouraging folks to take advantage of this opportunity to give during tax season.
And even if you're not getting a refund, maybe you owe just a little bit, you can still make a donation and just owe just a little bit more, right?
That's right, yeah. Yeah, it's an easy way to give. So it makes it convenient, and it's a good reminder for us all that Alzheimer's is a priority and we need to make it top of mind in finding cures and supporting with this disease.
Well, you mentioned it's not the only organization listed on this form, so why would folks or why should folks maybe choose this organization?
Alzheimer's disease is a devastating disease. It affects more than 5 million Americans nationwide, and millions of people are caring for someone with this disease. It's very tragic also. If you are someone with the disease or caring for someone with the disease, you know that there's no effective treatment for Alzheimer's disease. There's no way to slow the disease down, and there's not even a prevention for this disease. And it is the 6th leading cause of death in the United States. So right now, what we need to do is to find a cure or treatment for this terrible disease, and we need to help people that are faced with Alzheimer's today, and that is what the Alzheimer's Association does.
Well, that's my next question. If you do make a donation to your organization because there isn't a cure, where does this money go? Who is it going to help?
Sure. So a portion of this money, actually all of this money, stays here in Michigan, and a portion of it goes to each of our different care and support programs. So those are things like education programs to train people about how to be a caregiver and about how the disease progresses. We have support groups in the community for people to network with others that are in the same situation. We do care planning and care consultations. So that would be for someone that might be newly diagnosed or doesn't know how to handle their diagnosis to come talk with a social worker about what to expect and how to make a plan for tackling Alzheimer's disease. All of the money that is raised stays here in Michigan for care and support programs.
It is a disease that seems to affect, if it's not a family member or a friend, then it's certainly a family member or a friend of a friend, right? We all know somebody who is caring for or knows somebody who is suffering from this. Such a widespread and, as you mentioned, devastating disease. Is there any progress being made very quickly as far as you know, maybe prolonging lifespan or helping with the progression of the disease?
There's a lot of really wonderful research going on, but it's not enough, and we really have a long way to go. We're learning about this disease now, and it's time to invest more in finding a cure.
All right. Thank you so much for joining us today.
Thanks.
For more information on the Alzheimer's Association of Michigan, you can head to alz.org. Today's Comcast Newsmaker was Lindsay Brieschke, the Director of Public Policy for the Alzheimer's Association of Michigan.